Hello everybody, it's me, Brittany B, and I'm back for my mid-season finale review on All American. Yes, it was so interesting. Let's get in. I got my key notes right here on my phone so I can know what parts to talk about. I won't just be blabbering, so let's go. The biggest thing that happened, so I feel like let's just start off with the big thing. Sean dies. I kind of saw it coming though. Like, I didn't see it coming like for the episode. I saw it coming like once the episode kept progressing and stuff. Because it's just like, you know, when people want to do better for themselves, try to get out of the gang, and then I just knew that it was just too good to be true. Something was going to happen. I didn't know what though. But when he was taking his precious slow time walking into his house, that's when I knew something was going to happen. I was like, yeah, this is the part where they're gonna shoot or something, you know. So let's just talk about it. So him and Coop, they were really scared, so they go to Spencer, and then Spencer tried to get her mom involved, and he was like, nah, don't snitch. Which I was like, yeah, don't do that. I feel like it would have ended 10 times horribly if they would have snitched and did the whole big involvement. It would have probably involved both of the family, and it just would have been bad. So I'm happy that Sean was like, nah, I'm not gonna snitch, and he has his own way. Which was based on the money he saved up. He gave it to him. It was like, I just want to go to New Orleans, you know, with my family. Which was, did he say New Orleans or did he just say Louisiana? I know he said Louisiana. I'm assuming he said New Orleans, but I can't. I don't recall, but it was Louisiana. And I was happy. I was like, yes, you know, he finally wants to leave. It's going to be good. And then then the fact that the guy actually accepted the money, even though he was like, he was never worth that much anyways, but still he accepted it. So, was he worth it? I think he was. He was excited, and then bam, if he never killed the guy on the other previous episode, then maybe he would have got an escape, and it would have been like, oh, happy ending, but nah. Crazy. I think the moment he said he wasn't with them is the moment he was under protection, which is the moment where people can walk up and kill him, which is crazy, you know. That affected Coop clearly because they developed a really close bond, and Coop is one of those ride or die people. So the episode ended with, you know, they were looking at his, like they put up flowers and stuff where he got shot at, and then you see the lead gang guy and the members come up and Coop basically joined the gang. Like, she was out, joined back in. She probably scared. She probably scared. She probably wants revenge, something. That's what I'm getting at. She probably wants protection too, because she saw how fast, like, you know, you get out, you know, protection, and boom. So that was sad. The next key thing that happened in the episode was Asher and how he portrayed the team. I know he's salty that he can't play and all, but really, you know what? I'm going to talk about Asher after talk about the game, so it can go in order, some type of order, even though I jumped from the main point to the other thing. Let's just talk about the Malibu game in general. Spencer is distraught at this point because even though he wasn't close with Sean, that was still part of his, like, you know, they're from the same place. They were, you know, they're together. They grew up together. So he told a speech and told everybody, oh, you know, I need your help. My friend died. I need, you know, the support. And everybody, you know, rallied around him. And then his friend Chris was up there with Olivia, and they were all cute. Yada, yada, yada. He looked at him, gave him, like, the, you know, we know what we're talking about. We know what's up type thing. But, yeah. And the game starts, and they are losing. Not like, oh, little points here. They are getting devoured. Those people knew every single move that they were doing. We was wondering, what the heck? And I was thinking it was a cheerleader, but then I was like, no, there's no way the cheerleader would know every move, because they wouldn't even speak about the moves. It would have been too obvious. But the cheerleader's brother looked up at the audience, and it looked like he was looking at Asher, and they both were looking confused. So it was looking like Asher had something to do with it. So Spencer and them decided to use Crenshaw's playbook, and that's when Chris came along and he helped him out, and they won the game. Let's rewind it back to the look at Asher. So when the guy looked at Asher confused, it was because they were probably wondering that was in the playbook. Ties together. Yeah. Which is like, what the heck? You know, it kind of went over my head to the end of the episode, but now when you start looking at everything, I was like, ooh, that was like messed up. So they end up winning the game. And in the locker room, what's it called? Okay. Jordan looked at Asher and was pissed. He was like, I'm going to tell my dad. I tell my dad you ain't going to be on the team no more because you keep making excuses for yourself. And he was like, it's a moment of weakness. He said, you keep using the moment of weakness for his excuse. And he basically confessed to giving the team, the whole playbook. So then when Asher got home, his dad was just like, well, it's a jump team no more. You can go with your mom. Like, I don't want you here no more. Which is crazy. He's like, Mom. So, yeah, that was just, I don't even know. That was it was really sad. It was sad for him because it's like, dang, that's some messed up. So that's your daddy. He's supposed to be there for you. And what did he do? Sell you out. I'm going to take a pause because my phone dropped and I got to get my notes. And I'm back. I'm back like I never left. Okay. So I talked about Asher, his whole storyline, Sean and Coop, basically, whole storyline. Honorable mention is Chris and Olivia. They said they look. Honorable mention, Chris and Olivia. They're such a cute couple, and they looked so cute this episode. It was just like, I like you guys. I like you. But anyways, let's talk about Spencer and Layla. Really nothing that much to talk about, but other than they hooked up. So their relationship got taken to another level and they became official. So bing bing, we got two couples, one official, one's like going there, but they're cute. Oh, okay. So once everything went on, basically, the episode's over, there was some food. Sorry. Okay, so the big bomb was not yet. So basically, towards the end of the episode, the other opposing coach comes up with a big official saying that someone was on drugs and they're probably not gonna pass the drug test. So the Coach Billy was like, okay, you guys take a drug test. Somebody snitched and said that you don't have drugs in your system or something. Y'all are gonna pass it. Let's just take it. Jordan's looking confused because, yeah, Jordan, you hung out with that girl from Malibu the whole time and you thought that you were just doing the most. Like, you had this big speech in the beginning episode, like how you're just gonna do your own thing. And yeah, you see what happens when you hang around with bad people. She snitched on you. Either she snitched or her brother snitched. They were working in cahoots. You can't tell me they're not. I know probably next episode she's probably going to be like, I didn't want to do it. My brother told me to do it. Play the victim role. But no. You were not trustworthy. She told him your tale and now you have to take a P test and you might not get to play anymore. But he was smart. He told his daddy. And then his dad, I guess P for him, made a commotion and switched the freaking P. Right after you talked about Asher and, oh my gosh, what type of coach can I be if I let Asher do this? Let me see rules. But you can do something like that. That's just not even, that's not fair. If he did something bad, which was real bad, but your son did it too, and then you condoned it and let it go, that's not, double standard, but that's life. People do it all the time. Sucks for Asher though, because he's just going down. But the big bomb, well, I think it was a big bomb because it gives us more information for the question that I always want to know is who was Spencer's daddy, because I definitely don't think that is the guy that everybody think it is, because that's just been too obvious. Both are too obvious, if it being Billy or the guy everybody think it is. Something is messed up in their little triangle thingy with the mama. But anyways, the opposing coach was like talking, saying that I know your dad, he was a good guy, and yada yada yada. And Spencer was like, dude, we won. You don't have to get in our heads no more. The game is over. And he's like, oh, I would never get in your head. I was actually friends with your dad, and he was a good person. And he's like, yeah, he was such a good person. He just left me by myself and never tried to take care of me. And he was like, well, that's pretty odd to me because he carried around your picture in his wallet and always talked and uplifted how he loved his son, all that kind of stuff. So the only reason why he would leave is something happened. Somebody pushed him away. And he was like, I'm not going to insinuate anything, but a person I think would do that would be Coach Billy, because he would do absolutely anything to get his way. And you know, last episode, we found out there was like a little love triangle, and the mama picked the, the best friend over Billy. So, that just opens up more questions, but it's a big bomb, and I'm excited about it. Now we're up to lingering questions. Okay. I got a couple this time. Last time we only had one. I got a couple. Let's start off with Asher. What's going to happen to him? Hopefully he don't do anything crazy, like try to hurt himself, harm himself or anything, or go down like a bad path. So my question is, what's going on with you, Asher? What's going to happen? Second question is, what is it going to be like when Spencer and Layla go public being a couple? Because, it's still kind of messed up. She was dating Asher, cheated, and it was the whole big ordeal. So I wonder if people are going to just go with it, or is it going to be like some tension? That should be interesting. Third question, what happens with Coop in the gang? How dark do you think she is going to go? Because she can go real dark. Like, I feel like now that she's joined, she's like, I feel like she's off for some revenge type thing. So I think that she might go dark. So the question is, how dark? Is too dark. Okay. Number 4. Do you guys think the dad will make an appearance, and what do you think he will look like? I just want to know what he looks like. And I just want to, what? Do you think, I feel like he's going to be needed. I feel like maybe at the finale he might make an appearance, but what do you guys think? And bonus question, what actor do you want to play the dad? So let's just list our favorite actors for the dad. Thanks for watching, and please like, subscribe. Come on, let's talk about the questions, and can't wait till January. Talk to you guys again for when it comes back.